A medical breakthrough in Delaware that can help with the detection of breast cancer. And if you're interested in technology, we've got the school for you. This is the Delaware Way. Welcome to the Delaware Way. I'm Larry Menti. You hear the term STEM a lot in education. It stands for science, technology, engineering, and media. And the feeling is there's not enough emphasis at traditional schools on those topics. Well, now there is a charter school that does deal with STEM. Rebecca Collins is the executive director of the Delaware Design Lab High School, and Loretta Harper is a recruiter at the school.
Our school is based on the premise that design thinking, which is a process used by engineers, scientists, mathematicians, and designers all over the world, can solve any problem. So we take that process and we implement it across our curriculum in such a way that it creates learners who are lifelong and have 21st century skills who bring them into the job market.
And who goes to your school?
The type of students we find are most attracted to what we do are STEM. We're science, technology, engineering, media, and design. So we have students who are actually interested in animation, computer science, as well as nurses, doctors. So it kind of runs the gambit. But the core of the students that we serve are probably more focused on animation and IT, computer science.
And so your title is recruiter. We had a long conversation about
Yes.
you recruiting. Do you go out to find kids? Is that your job?
Yeah, it's so awesome because yes, I actually go out. I work with other charter schools that could be 1st through 8th. I go to their open houses. I provide opportunities for parents who are looking to transition their kids into a higher level learning of another charter school. I do a lot in the community. I work with civic organizations, girls.
Are you looking for a certain type of child?
We're looking for all kids who are looking for something different in education, to offer something different. So we're not cherry picking or hand picking. We're looking for kids who want to think outside the box and learn outside the box.
And how long have you been in existence now?
We opened our doors to our first class of students in 2015. The charter was granted in 2013, but we'll be graduating our first class of seniors this year.
And that's exciting for you.
It's very exciting.
Because I would imagine if you're graduating children, and you tell me if this is the case, that can code, that can do computer animation, that can do computer design, that are adept in technology, do they then go on to college?
They're qualified to go to college if that's what they want, but they're also qualified to find their own path. We have multiple students who, even in the middle of high school, have started their own businesses. They have online apparel sales. They have online baking sales. It's amazing the businesses these students start and run just while they're still in high school. So yes, college is definitely an option. We prepare them for that. But if that's not their path, we title ourselves college and career readiness.
The skill is in demand. That's why I'm saying that.
Yes.
People are looking for kids that understand how to design in the back pages of a computer.
That's right. But design all over the world, not just in the computer. Design is everywhere, and our kids know how to take a problem, any problem, ideate the solutions, prototype the solutions, and then pick the one that best fits their needs.
Now you get to meet the kids, you do too, but you get to meet them before they're going to come in. What is it? Is there something that runs through? Is there a common thread among these kids?
What I've noticed is high creativity. So I can take a young man, a young woman who they're so much into design, but once I sit down and talk with them, it's always that bottom line creativity. If it's computer programming, they want to do it a little bit differently. If they want to be hardcore designers, if that's commercial, fashion, furniture designing, it's always creativity. Even nursing, I had a student that's interested in nursing. She didn't know exactly what type of nursing she wanted to go into, but just through conversations and actually partnering with other organizations like Christiana Hospital, it opened her up to nursing, in a different way, nursing radiology. So, I mean, I think the inquisitive piece is the catch. that's the piece that binds the glue.
But you're not a trade school, right? No.
We are not a trade school. We do offer career and technical education pathways through the Department of Education, much like any other school, but we are not a trade school. We are a college prep academic school.
And how do, I know I don't want to step on your toes as being a recruiter, but if someone's interested, how do they find you?
Well, there are lots of different ways they can find us. The first thing I would recommend is going to the website. It's ddlhs.org. I'm going to let Loretta speak to the school choice process and how they would find us, but we answer the phones, we have a Facebook page, we have a website. You can walk right in the door.
But this is all kosher, right?
Absolutely. I just wanted to also add in to what Rebecca was saying. You said, how do they get to us? Well, we have actual school tours year-round, every Wednesday and Thursday from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. and every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And so all of the tentacles we have on the outside when we talk about recruitment, they have to still come back to that nucleus, which is our school. And so we welcome families to come in, and not just parents who have students entering into the 9th grade. We have quite a slew of parents that's coming in with students in 7th grade. So they're thinking forward. They're very forward thinking, and they're just really trying to be sharp, what we call prosumers. So they're trying to, gather the data before time so they can make an informed choice about what works well for their family and their
So on the day-to-day basis, what do the kids experience? Just like a regular school?
Yes, we have math and reading and they go to class, but those classes don't look as traditional as you might anticipate. So they might be actually building something for the purpose of learning geometry rather than sitting down with a textbook. Every student in our building takes media, so they might be learning how to cut and splice and edit on their current software. Every student takes computer science. They might be learning coding. They might be learning technical education design. They've been building geodesic domes recently. And on top of that, there's a lot of student voice. So I have kids all day long coming into my office, Mrs. Collins, may I do this, do that? And if it's within the law and serves an educational purpose, my answer is always yes.
I do wish that many of those things were just offered to all children in all schools.
Yes, but it makes us special. So
it does.
We are here to start the conversation.
So if you want that, your school is the place to go. And they come to your website?
They can start at the website. They can call us on the phone. They can simply walk in the door. We are a very open place.
And where are you located?
We're located on the Faith City campus down in Newark, so 179 Stanton Christiana Road.
Great. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you so much for having us.
Rebecca Collins, Executive Director of Delaware Design Lab High School, and Loretta Harper. When we come back, telemedicine, exactly how does it work and is it for you? We'll talk about that when the Delaware Way continues.